Hi, friends. Welcome to my channel. Glad you're here today. Love you guys. I'm going to work more in my art journal from Creativity and Gratitude book. And I love my little art journal. It's becoming so much fun. Yes, big hearts and love. Oh, I'm learning so much. And so far, I've created in it every day. But the chapter that I'm now on is week 8, drawing and dancing. And there's so many fun little tidbits of wisdom in this section. And it's about creativity at its most useful and fun level involves not only perceiving shapes as images, but focusing on the movement it takes to create them. And it just goes on to have all kinds of different ideas, and a lot of it is sensations too. And this is a right hand, left hand kind of thing, and talks about get moving, and I'll read more of that to you in a little bit. But the quick exercise was just to write in here and some of the sensations that I was thinking about. And those are what I worked on this week. So it's just fun. So I am working on a page today in this book. And the sensation, well, I'll show you a few pages first. This was arc, and I just scraped some color, and sensation was for the next day was vibration, and I just used up some of my Acrylico superfine tips. And then today I'm going to do vibrant, and I was thinking about what makes me vibrant. And so how do I put that down on a piece of paper? How do I show that? And I thought, what are my brightest colors? I've got these fun markers, these Crayola markers, and some of these are just bright pinks and yellows and oranges. And so I can use some fun colors with that. And then my gelatos. I haven't used these in a while, and some of these are neon colored. They're neon tones. Bright. And I love how they sound inside of that container too. And these two little sponges are in the wrong box. Okay, so I am going to just kind of go with the flow with this. And this thing came with my gelatos kit, and I have never used it. I know what it's for, but I've never used it. Oh, and my little water squirters are in here. That's where they are. Yes, my mini misters. So I was just thinking about drawing a rough, happy person on the front of this. Just using one of my pens here, and this is just my Tombow pen. And I'm just going to kind of wing it. I'm going to make this person dancy looking or happy, and here's hoping. This is the start of the creation, and then just have fun with the colors. And I'm just going to let it roll and read you a little bit about the book, and yeah, enjoy, and we'll talk at the end. Week 8, drawing and dancing. Creativity at its most useful and fun level involves not only perceiving shapes as images, but focusing on the movement it takes to create them. Focusing on the sensation of creating a certain form rather than what it should look like is how I create most of my paintings. I love the feeling of banging a canvas against my work table. That's how I get my backgrounds to look the way they do. The swaying tree trunks in my paintings come from embracing the feeling of fluidity in my arms and loving how they feel rotating in my shoulders. Rhythmic drawing and moving helps us focus on our body's internal rhythm. Through this simple dance-inflected style of drawing, we can really let go. Draw from your body. How do you know if your art needs to go in a certain direction? Doodling is a great way to tune into your gut feelings. In the box on the next page or on a fresh sheet of paper in your sketchbook, take a pen or pencil and begin to draw. How does it feel to create this flow? How does this movement resonate in your body? Emotions may emerge, but try not to analyze them too much. If you activate your analytical mind, you may cut yourself off from instinct, which is where the real creativity flow comes from. And then she gives the tip about draw with both hands at once, and then keep drawing circles or a pattern you can repeat, and any kind of rhythmic repetition makes bodily sensations perceptible. After you get comfortable drawing with two hands, try leading with one body part as you draw. And I just did the two hands, right and left. And that was interesting. And then the next section is get moving. Now let's focus in further on feeling physical sensations as we create art. To ground us as we process each moment and to open new and unexpected doorways, we can start by walking around. Feel your feet on the floor, feel your toes and heels rise and then land. Do the middle of your feet touch the floor? As you walk, pay attention to the spaces in between each step as opposed to the steps themselves. Explore that space. What are the sounds you hear in between the steps? What happens in the blank space in between each step? Now, explore the area you are in, your room, your studio, or outdoors, with your hands. Climb the wall with your hands or run them along the ground. What is the texture you feel? Taking the energy you felt on your walk and using the questions above to guide you, sketch in the box on the next page or on a fresh sheet of paper in your sketchbook, allowing all of the energy you felt on your walk to flow from your hands. And that's where I drew all of those wonky lines, because when I was touching, I went and did the wall in my craft room, and it has bumps in it, but there's smoothness to it, and I moved my arms in an arc type of motion, and I felt that in my shoulder, and the wall was cool. So all of these sensations that I was feeling just from touching the wall are what I chose to use for this week's prompts of art journaling, and I have had a really good time. And this is my favorite. I think it's just really kind of fun, really just. And I smiled a lot when I was doing this one. Just the vibrant colors, and then when I got to the asemic writing, everything I was feeling happy-wise just flowed out onto the page, and I was just grinning from ear to ear the whole time. It was so fun. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and I will pop back in at the end. And after spending about 10 minutes just doing the writing and all of the thinking and writing, putting it down, and I added a couple more layers to that heart and a smiley face. So this is my happy soul and all of its vibrancy all around it. And as you can probably hear the smile in my face. It's just every one of these words just made me happy. And can I just encourage you to do something like this too? This book about creativity and gratitude is just changing how I see art, how I see creativity. I am just so happy to be able to create with this stuff. It's just amazing to me. And thank you, Amy Oestreicher, again for just another fun entry in my art journal. I hope you like this. I love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.